When my films did not work, was obviously not that bankable. More than bitter, I think it's more about you're disappointed with yourself. You know what I mean? Life's been great. You know, when I look back, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Hello everyone, आप देख रहे हैं Z Media and this is the weekend show with Vineeta Kumar. In conversation today, Harman Baweja, who's back and how? Welcome Harman. You know, as I mentioned, welcome back also. You know, you're doing this amazing, fabulous work. Congratulations on that first, Harman. So what's the mood like? Like, you know, excitement hai, nervous hai. You know, like, are you grateful? I mean, of course, like mixed emotions.
Extremely
right?
grateful. No, the emotions are pretty straightforward. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. So it's the emotion is all about honestly just loving the space that I'm in right now. I think very grateful to Hansal and obviously Netflix to kind of give me this opportunity, and extremely more thankful, I would say, to the audiences and obviously all the reviewers. So yeah, it's a nice feeling, man. I'm very happy where I am right now.
So has that sunken yet? Like
No.
No.
And I hope it doesn't, so I can enjoy this feeling.
But you know, Harman, I mean, Scoop has happened now.
Yes.
You will reach, you know, a point where Scoop will be over. You know.
Yeah.
What after that?
Well, I mean, I think I'll have to find out, to be honest. I haven't, there were absolutely no plans to take things forward post-school. I was kind of waiting for it to pan out. So let's see where life kind of takes me, and then we'll just kind of work around
Are you
it.
telling me कि Scoop के बाद अभी तक कुछ आया नहीं है? New on plate. Don't tell me that.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing that's come yet, which, let's just say there's nothing on the anvil that I've decided to do.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You know, Harman, I was reading one of Hansal sir's interview. In fact, when I also interviewed him, he said a very beautiful thing. He said that, you know, he talked to you and he knew you for a very long time. And when he came to you, he said, ye hai, and like, you know, you said ki nahi karna hai or whatever. He tried to tell you ki kyun karna hai. He said that you were kind of bitter.
No.
You know, so I just wanted to understand that during that phase, when you were not working in the movies, what was that kind of bitterness that he must have been talking about?
I think, I think more than bitter, I think it's more about you're disappointed with yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you work hard on something and it does not pan out, it happens. It's I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I can definitely speak for myself.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. I think sometimes you need time away. You need to distance yourself from something to understand what are the what are your shortcomings. आपने ऐसी क्या खामियां हैं, आपने क्या गलतियां हैं जो आपको सुधारनी है, आपको improve करना है, to then maybe give yourself another fair chance, right? Because जब आप एक चीज़ के बहुत नज़दीक होते हो, आप उसको assess नहीं कर पाते हो, because you're too involved, you're too
So you
emotional.
have to step away.
Yeah, I think, that's why it's important to always get people always say, यार कि, think out of the box, or let someone from the outside tell you it's, and we always say, यार बाहर से ना देख के बोलना बहुत आसान होता है. So I think तो मुझे वो experience करना था कि मैं बाहर चला जाऊँ, मैं समझूँ और फिर hopefully come back. So I guess, I guess it was worth
That
it.
was the bitterness.
I guess, yeah. It's probably myself, I would say, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure, and don't tell me this, कि Scoop के बाद you're going to take another long break to assess more things. No.
Well, I think now hopefully the assessment is lesser. The preparation will have to be more.
Yeah.
There are always challenges. Whenever you get somewhere in life, you always want to do better. You want to strive to do better. So I guess I'm in that phase, but I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah. Harman, how long was that? Like, what exactly happened in that time? You know, apart from, of course, all the emotional.
Analysis. Listen, I don't want it to sound so dramatic. Of course, I was
Oh,
dealing
you can. Your life, your emotions.
No, of course.
No, let me tell you.
I'm just saying that there's a lot else happening in life, right? I've been writing a lot. I've been producing. We've got we're on the anvil of producing a lot of good films, a lot of good, I would say, web series. So we finished a few, which you'll hear about very soon. We're starting a few. So I think life's been great. When I look back, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
I always believe in that, and I believe in it more so now than ever. If you change anything in the past, then you won't be where you are today.
Did you watch your movies?
I haven't seen my movies in a very long time.
Yeah?
Yeah, मतलब वो इतने साल हो गए अब, you know. There is so much new content coming out. Where is the time to go back and watch, you know, my content? You know, I would rather watch something new and fresh and enjoy that and maybe learn a few things along the way if it's really good. So yeah.
Harman, you know, I was watching this another documentary, actually a series on Netflix, same, जिसमें a producer, very well known, he said something like that, you know, there's nothing like nepotism. If had it been, I would have made my brother the king of the world. You know, as a very well-known producer, or that. And then, you know, that happened. So, you know, it just stuck me that now, when you are in this space, you know, when everything is happening, so much is happening for you. Do you sometimes go back and say that, you know, look at me, I took that break, I worked harder probably on myself, and now I'm here because, you know, I had the time to work on myself.
Correct.
Know?
See, I believe, you know, as a child, as a son, you know, and probably you as a daughter, you know, we are given an opportunity by our parents, education, upbringing, you know, understanding morals, opportunities, you know. Probably when I was 20 years younger, every piece of cloth that I was wearing was something that my mom and dad earned and gave it to me.
Absolutely.
So I believe that is, you know, that kind of comes with your birthright, if I may. But what you make of it is you, you know. And for me also, when I remember telling my father when he did the first film, you know, after that me and my father didn't actually do anything together, right? And as a father, obviously, as a parent, he wants to go all out and do something else. And my thing to him was, you've given me what you had to. From here on, it's my struggle, my life, my journey. Because beyond a point, it cannot just be the parent giving to the child, right? So I believe that's true for everything. I would do that for my son tomorrow. I would try to give him the best I can. But eventually I would leave him on his own after that to kind of make his life, you know. Because you have to make your mistakes. If I hadn't made those mistakes, if I hadn't taken the break, I would not be here. So I think, in a way, I'm thankful to my parents that, you know, while they gave me an opportunity, they also kind of sat back and said, go figure it out on your own, son, you know. And that's important in life. So
the industry as a whole, I mean, you are now here on OTT, you know, which has given many faces, amazing talented faces, a lot to do, you know. Do you somewhere believe that the industry wasn't fair to you?
Yeah, you know, see, when we use the word industry, it's based on economics.
Okay.
Now, if as an actor my films did not work, the economics don't make sense.
Okay.
You know, if I was to go back in time, now that I'm producing, could I have backed myself as a producer? Maybe not. Not after this film. Yeah, because it's the economics of filmmaking, you know. Certain actors build a repertoire by doing great work, by doing successful films, and they're more bankable, you know. And I think, you know, when my films did not work, I was obviously not that bankable. So it's only fair. Like, you know, I would do the same. अगर मैं उस टाइम पे प्रोड्यूसर होता और मैं अपने आप को डिस्टेंस से देखता, मैं बोलता ठीक है यार, अभी इस लड़के की पिक्चरें नहीं चल रही हैं, तो जब चलेंगी तो मैं इसको बैक कर सकता हूँ, because at the end of the day there is money involved and it's hard-earned money. Your money is hard-earned, my money is hard-earned, and nobody wants to just let it go. You know, we all have to make a return. You know, make sure that we pay the bills and we eat food. So
Before I let you go, Harman, you have to tell me this. I mean, I wanted to hear the question first entirely. You know, a very interesting statement Priyanka Chopra recently made, and she said that she had beef with people while she was working. Now what I want to ask you is, are you at a position in a, you know, you have to reach a certain position in your career, in your life, where you can take names or probably you can talk about people who have wronged you, you know? Is Harman Baweja at a position in the industry today as a producer or as an actor, as an artist, in any capacity, where you can probably take names? Or maybe you know, you can probably talk about if you have been wronged in the industry?
No, I think, you know, whether you take a name or you don't take a name, I think that's a choice. I don't think it has anything to do with you know, where you are, what you achieved. I think it's a personality thing. You know, I would, as of now, I would always try to keep what's personal, you know, between a friend who messages me about Scoop or someone who's told me something else about another film that I may have done. It's probably between me, you know, and my family, and you know. So I kind of feel like it's a personality thing. You know, pretty straightforward.
Okay, so thank you so very much for that, Harman.
Thank you.
I wish you the best. I hope to see you back on screen.
Thank you.